YouTube channel, Spirit's message for you for the month of March 2018. For those of you who are new to me, my name is Kelly Lunt, and I'm a law of attraction expert who best works with six-figure earners and business owners who have experienced that synchronistic sales flow and you lost it. I help you get it back, whether it's been a week, a month, or years. Without further ado, Cancers, here is what Spirit wants you to know for the month of March 2018 to help you manifest what you want and get back into that synchronistic flow. So Cancers, what we want you to hear this month is doubt. Doubt, doubt, doubt. There's a little bit of, you've experienced that synchronistic flow before where it's the one good thing after the next, after the next, after the next. But there's been a little bit of, how should we say it? That is the typical format of how the synchronistic flow, the high flying disc goes. One good thing after the next, after the next, after the next. Everything feels good. Sometimes, though, what resistance is sometimes resistance is a vibration that helped you achieve an old manifestation. So when you're going through and changing your vibrations until you have this old vibration, this new vibration, until this new vibration is the fully activated dominant vibration, sometimes what can happen is you'll have dual vibrations. One that keeps you in the past, one that keeps pulling you forward. So what can happen is when your inner being, the part of you that is always connected to source, gives you the impulse of take this step, it can feel good about, oh, that's such a great idea. Maybe a second later, maybe 3, maybe 5, maybe 10 seconds later. Oh, but I don't know, that might be too much work. Oh, but I don't know, that wouldn't work, here's why. Oh, but it can't be that easy. You're getting the impulse from the new active vibration within you, but the old vibration is still a little active, which comes up as resistance. Like all the reasons why that good idea that felt good isn't a good idea. Some people would call this the ego, the human mind overanalyzing and overthinking. So if you're in sales and you get a, who can I most help this month, and someone pops in your mind, go ahead and give them a call. And we'll give you an example from Kelly's life. When she switched to longer term coaching, 2 to 3 month packages, she's never done a sales call in her life. She hadn't learned the typical questions to ask in sales. But she said, okay, if I were to switch over to longer term packaging, who would most need me, who could most benefit from me, who is the person? A name came to her head. She went straight to Facebook, called her. The woman picked up. From there, Kelly just kind of, hi, do you want a longer package with me? The lady on the other end of the phone call actually walked Kelly through what a typical sales call looks like. Helped her, instead of focusing on the how, helped her learn how to focus on the why, the result the person gets after working with her for 2 months. The person on the other end started her business to now offering longer term coaching packages. It was one of the easiest calls of Kelly's life. She had no idea how it's going to work out. She had no idea how to do a sales call, but she listened to the, all right, this is my next step. I know it's going to feel good to call her. I feel nervous. I don't know how to do a sales call. What does it look like? I don't even know how to take payment. But she still chose the one that pulled her to the new direction. So most of you Cancers have that going on this month. You have that, oh, that would be nice if that happened. Oh, that's a good idea. Wow. What if I did do that workshop and it sold out? Wow. What if I did have wild success as a coach on my own? What if you have that idea that feels good, but that old vibration is still active within you. So sometimes you are 99.99999% vibrational. The more that you focus on the vibrations first, the easier things will be for you. Sometimes we've found, though, that if you allow yourself to feel both, primarily focus on the, okay, well, this is what's taken me in the new direction towards the new manifestation, and then carry it out on action, you're going to find out when you're on the phone call, this is just going to go away. It's not even going to be there. Allow yourself to follow that impulse, because that's your inner being speaking to you. There's no need to complicate it. There's no need to think of all the reasons why it can't work. There's no reason to, oftentimes we'll have Kelly just go give a general message in a Facebook group. Quick 10-minute general message from us. The very next day, someone will reach out and say, hey, I want to go to your next workshop. Hey, I want to work with you one-on-one. I can make a $5K deposit on the phone. The more that you just follow that impulse and be in a general state of contentment with life, contentment to happiness, trust that your inner being is guiding you, that's when it will work out, Cancer. You have to, when you get that impulse, inspired action, the divine download, your intuition, your gut is telling you, when you act on that quicker, that's when you'll be in that synchronistic flow of one good thing after the next, after the next, after the next. The journey of getting ready to be getting ready to be getting ready. And with that, we invite Kelly to pull 5 cards from this deck. Cancers. Go you guys. I've been there before. Obviously, you heard Spirit's message. And hello to the people who are catching this live. You heard Spirit's message. Like, guys, sometimes, like, the human brain, the human side of you, isn't going to be able to figure it out. It's about, though, that your inner being knows how to get you what you want. There's the part of you that feels vibrations, the part of you that trusts your intuition. It knows that there's going to be someone at that party who will help your business. It knows that your partner is going to be there. You on the human brain may not know that. And how it works too with law of attraction is your inner being meets you where you're at. So if you want a husband and you have a little bit of resistance towards having the husband, your inner being's not going to tell you, go to this party, your husband will be there. Go to this party, your next $20,000 client will be there. If you have a little resistance, your inner being isn't going to tell you that, because then you're going to go, oh, no, it can't be that easy to meet my husband. Oh, no, it's not going to be that easy. Your inner being knows you'll shoot it down right away. So sometimes I'll just give you that impulse of, go to that networking event, go to that gala, go to that opera, go to that play. And when you're there, you'll meet them. Because you, in your mind, are thinking you're going for a play, you're going to be relaxed, you're going to be happy, you're going to be in alignment, so that when you meet the person, it will flow naturally. Hope that makes sense, guys. If not, comment below, let me know how it goes. And Cancers, if you need any help with this at all, I've been doing the bigger workshops, but I know that there's just the spirits kind of tell me that some people want intimate support. So I have a super intimate mini mastermind 3 weekends in the month of March for people who really want to take, it's not even a quantum leap, it's like a quantum flight. It's for 5 people only, and it's only $3.99, 3 full weekends. You get 3 workshops in a row. It's on my website right now, but I'll also link to it below. So we start this Saturday, the following Saturday. We have 1 week of implementation, and we meet the last Saturday of the month, where I'll be channeling, and everyone gets a spot on the hot seat. So 5 people only, super intimate. But I've also opened some one-off sessions. So if you need any help with filling into your yeses and filling into your nos, when to take action, when not to, so that you're in that synchronistic flow, I can certainly help you with that. You can join the mastermind, or I have 1 spot left for one-on-one work. Okay, but Cancers, back to the rest of your message. Okay, so you have 2 pages. So it is like you're in a process of kind of coming into your own, and it's kind of because you got the page of Gabriel. And you got the page of Raphael. So these are definitely very much related to, this one's like creativity, following your passion, being in touch with like your life calling. And this one is about, let's see, Raphael's more about relationships, but grounded. So yeah, the whole way that you relate to your business and other people is totally going through a shift this month, guys. Okay, so Page of Gabriel means opportunities are coming. So opportunities are coming to you. Okay, so it's either your inner being's giving you ideas of what to do going forward, or people are coming in. So you have to be in the receptive mode. Because sometimes I remember when I was younger, sometimes people would call me and say, "Hey, Kelly, I really need you to work on this. The project, it will pay 10,000," and I would on the phone say, "No, no, no, like that, too much, like." You need someone else. You need someone more professional. See, do you see that? Like your inner being gave you what you wanted and you shot it down. So there's incoming opportunities. You got to get out of your own way. You got to get out of your head. I just gave you a perfect example of how I got in my own way. Don't do that to yourself, Cancers. Don't do that to yourself. Just be in the receptive mode. Allow yourself to allow more good in. And I got this from the book, The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. It's as simple as every morning, if you just like wake up and say, I now allow more good into my life. I now allow more good feeling things into my life. Okay, so opportunities are coming your way. Get out of your head. If you have resistance, all right, guys, here's another one. You can manifest while feeling bad. Obviously, that's not ideal. We want to be feeling good. But, okay, if you got the 8 of Michael, though, you're getting in your way. Your thoughts are running and spinning, and your thoughts are preventing you from getting what you want. So sometimes what I do when I do have resistance, I'm like, you know what? I have no idea how this is going to get done, but I know that that's the universe's job. So universe, I may doubt. See, because what happens when you feel a vibration that's like a low vibe of like doubt or insecurity, you pinch yourself off from source, okay? Because you're like, that can't happen, that can't happen, that can't happen. But when you just allow yourself to, you know what, I do feel this way, and you admit, I am doubting this. I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't see how this is going to happen. You open back up. You're not in full alignment, but you're opened up and you're not as pinched off. So spirit can still give you your message. So whatever it is you think, like, all right, I may not know how the $20,000 client's coming in. I may not know where the next, where I'll be working next. I may not know where I'll meet my husband. And I'm okay with that. I know that step 2 is the universe's job. So universe, let's do this. Guys, I've manifested so much just from letting that happen. Whenever I'm in a low vibe state, I do that and it works. Yeah, because check it out. So you get the Lover's card. This is a major arcana card. So it's like, karmic lesson, a soul level lesson, law of attraction terms, a huge vibrational kind of quantum leap shift going on for you. It's getting out of your head to be present in the moment. Because the more that you're in your head thinking, if you're feeling depressed, sad, doubt, no, not so much doubt, sad, depressed, anger, you're living in the past. 8 of Michael, you're living in the past. You're living in the land of resistance. You're resisting the opportunities coming in. You're resisting the forward movement. You're going through a shift right now of I can't take this anymore, too much stress. You're just at a place of it can't be this hard anymore. And so from that, when you're present in the moment, the king, very good energy to have. King of Raphael, when you're in the present moment, that's when the synchronistic flow happens. So if you're sad, angry, or whatever, you're in the past. If you're anxious, if you're worried, if you're in doubt, you're living in the future. When you're content, you're like, okay, so I had that past baggage, that past drama, resistance, and I'm okay with that resistance because that made me who I am today. And who I am today, I love who I am today. So whatever happened in the past happened in the past. And you know what? I know that I've been using my past to create thoughts that would prevent me from getting good things. And I now know that I'm worried about the future, and I'm okay with that. See, the more that you can self-accept where you're at, fully self-accept any resistance, any perceived flaws you think you have, the more that you're present in the moment, connected to your inner being. Like, all right, inner being, I did have that past traumatic event happen, and I know that you can still guide me forward. What is that next step? Then you'll get the page of Raphael. So you got 2 pages, guys. Pages are incoming opportunities, incoming communication. Or if it's not incoming from other people, it's your inner being trying to speak to you, trying to say, hey, do this to get back in the synchronistic flow. Do this to get your next sale. Do this to meet your next client. Do this to help your next client. Read this book. Your client will be helped the next time you meet. Take this course. Your inner being is trying to speak to you. So Get out of your way. Get out of the thoughts. Recognize that you're going through a vibrational shift. It's going to allow you to be more present and fully in the moment. Do you want Cancers to know anything else? Cancers, we lastly want you to hear that you're doing a phenomenal job. If you guys would but reflect back on who you were a year ago, what your insecurities were back then, what your fears were back then, what your worst case scenario would have been back then, what you're most hopeful for a year ago, you're going to see how much you've grown and you're going to realize, hey, I'm doing pretty good. And with that, we would like to invite you guys to come deliberately co-create with us in this little 3-series workshop that Kelly and us are putting together. This is mainly going to be for people who really want to tap back in and connect to their inner being. This is about you. Some would call this spiritual growth. Some would call this getting in the synchronistic flow of law of attraction. But this 3-series workshop is really about people who want to tap into their inner being so strongly so that they feel their yeses and they say yes to their yeses and they take action. And who want to feel a no and they're okay with saying no to a no. So if you want to get on that high flying disc and that synchronistic flow, we invite you to come deliberately co-create with us. All right, Cancers, you heard Spirit. Let me read. Guys, I can't see the comments. Oh, Jennifer. Yeah, start with baby steps. Guys, I've had past abuse too. I mean, like I think my mother's diagnosis was bipolar, manic depressive, narcissistic with borderline personality disorder and suicidal tendencies. That shit is the past. That's the past. You are a vibrational master right now. And it will take time to change your vibes. But guys, I used to attract guys who treated me like shit. Guys who, like, you know,